my cue. You and me is like perfection. I've been loving our progression.
Hey y'all, my name is destinyxlashan and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to show y'all what I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I do meal prep, so you'll see everything that I make. I will try to mention every single product, and anything that I get from Amazon, it will be linked in my Amazon storefront. So let's go ahead and get started. So for breakfast, we're making a ham, egg, and cheese burrito. So let's get started. First, I'm starting with 4 eggs, and then I also went in with some egg whites. I got mine from Kroger, and the reason why I went in with some egg whites is because my mama always telling me I'm gonna get high cholesterol if I keep eating all these eggs. And then I did season it with some salt and pepper. And these are the cubed ham pieces that I got. I got mine from Kroger. Technically, they do come cooked already, but I wanted a little bit of color on mine, so I did saute it in the pan, and then I threw some butter in the pan to deglaze it. And look at all that flavor, y'all. Ooh. And then I went in with my egg mixture, which was the 4 eggs and the egg whites. Scramble your eggs to your liking. I like mine scrambled hard, and then I do scrape up all of that flavor. And I know I'm not supposed to be using a fork with these pans because it can ruin the pan, but I totally forgot. And then now it's time to assemble these burritos. So these are the Hero flour tortillas. They are low carb. I got them from Sprouts. I do wish they were a little bit bigger because I feel like a lot of the food that I tried to stuff in them, it was kind of falling out of the burrito. But this is the vegan cheese that I use. Y'all, I do not need to be eating real cheese, okay? If you know me, you know my stomach be pop locking and dropping it when I be eating cheese. So I have to stick to my vegan cheese, y'all. And then I do go in with my eggs and my ham. And I do freeze these burritos, and then I just throw them in the air fryer every morning. And these are super easy and quick to do. You can always add what you want to add. You can do sausage, you can add some potatoes, like really whatever you want, you can add it to your burrito, and then just heat it up in your air fryer every morning. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but the vegan cheese does not taste or look different from regular cheese. So I definitely recommend it if you are a little bit lactose. And I did like these low carb tortillas also. For lunch, I wanted to keep it very simple, so we're making some tuna salad. First, you want to boil you some eggs. So I boiled my water first, and then I used a ladle to drop my eggs in. Be very careful because your eggs will crack if you just drop them in. And I did use 2 eggs for this recipe. And I also used 2 cans of the Star-Kissed tuna. So you can use as much as you want, but this is the amount that I wanted for the week. And I do feel like this is the perfect amount for me, but if I had more people, if I had a family, if I had kids, I definitely would use a lot more. And tuna salad is such a simple recipe. You can literally just use the tuna, use mayo, mustard, and some seasonings, but I want it to be a little bit extra. And I am a mayo girly, so I used 2 big spoons of mayo. I used some sweet relish. I used some mustard, and then I did season it to my liking. And then I also added in some jalapenos. I kind of chopped them up as fine as I could. But growing up, my mama used to just do mayo, mustard, and onions. And I actually forgot to add onions in this. But like I said, tuna salad is a very super simple recipe that you can customize to your liking. And by the time I was done making my tuna salad mixture, the eggs were ready to be peeled and diced up. So the thing I love about tuna salad is that you can eat it with crackers. You can make a sandwich. Of course, I'm not going to make a sandwich because I'm on my low carb kick, but I did have some pita chips. I think there were pita pretzel chips, and I got them from Kroger. And y'all, the thickness of the pretzel is so underrated. Like, one thing I hate when I'm eating like chicken salad and tuna salad is when the crackers start to break. And so these pretzel chips that I use, y'all, they did not break. They were perfect. They had some seasoning on them, so that kind of elevated the flavor. I will get these again, even if it's not for tuna salad, but just to munch on while I'm just, walking around the house. So these are what they looked like, the pretzel pita chips. And yeah, I left this in the bowl. I didn't put them in my meal prep containers, and then I just ate a little bit each day. For dinner, I wanted to make some chicken parm, but it does have a little bit of a twist, so let's go ahead and get started. First, you want to start off with your chicken. I decided to get 2 chicken breasts, but you can buy the chicken already filleted. But yeah, I was being extra. I wanted to fillet mine myself. So I got a pack of 2 chicken breasts so that I can have 4 pieces of chicken for the week. And when you're done cutting your chicken, it is time to go in and season it. Season it to your liking. For the most part, I usually season my chicken with the same seasoning. So I go in with chicken bouillon, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, the Tony Satchery seasoning salt, I guess that's what it's called, and then also some paprika. And the great thing about this recipe is that I won't be frying the chicken. I love chicken parm, but I haven't had fried chicken in forever. And I love that I can just throw it in the oven and kind of create like oven fried chicken. And it's one of my favorite meals, and I don't have to compromise on it or wait until one of my cheat days to eat it. I can just make it in a healthier way. So I did whisk about 2 eggs, and then I dipped the chicken in the eggs, and then I dipped it in some panko breadcrumbs. You can also season your panko breadcrumbs, but I seasoned my chicken well enough that I didn't need to. And then I had it in the oven for about 30 minutes at 375, and then I flipped it over into the other side so that it can cook evenly. And then I put it back in the oven for 30 more minutes so that it can cook really good, because I'm not trying to get sick. And you can't really tell if it's done or not because of the breadcrumbs that are on the chicken. So when that's done cooking, take it out, and then you want to go in with some marinara sauce. I had the Prego, or I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Prego? Whatever. I had their marinara sauce, and I used a lot. I like for mine to have as much sauce as my heart can desire. And then on top of the Prego marinara sauce, I did go in with some more vegan cheese, but this is mozzarella cheese. And like I've said a million times, although this is vegan cheese, I do not taste or see a difference. It melts perfectly, and it tastes like any other cheese. So I recommend it, but I know some people hear vegan and they get scared. And then I did go in with the Egg Life Power Pasta. This is a low carb, protein packed option that you can use if you don't want to use regular pasta. And this was my first time trying it. I did get it from Kroger. It's very light and airy. It's not heavy at all. I really liked it. I will be trying this again. Y'all know I love a good substitute for, pastas and rice and things like that. So I just heated up the noodles on the stove with some of that marinara sauce. And then I did put them in my meal prep containers and then waited on the cheese for the chicken to go ahead and melt. And as y'all can see from this clip right here, the cheese melted perfectly. If I did not tell y'all that I didn't fry this chicken, y'all would have thought I did. So use some of these techniques that I'm using. I'm building my dream body, and I'm prioritizing low carb, healthier options just for long-term health, but also because I want to get back in shape. So I don't know. What do y'all think? All right, y'all, that is it for this week's meal prep. Please give me some more ideas in my comment section. I do cook a lot, and I feel like I'm running out of ideas. So if you have anything that you want me to meal prep, anything that is considered low carb, keto, anti-inflammatory, low calorie, let me know, because that's the track that I like to stay on to keep this figure. So thank you for watching this video, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's video.